Alright, y'all, it's October 3rd, morning of October 3rd, day number 7, I believe. I just thought about it, but I can't even think now. It is morning. About 4 o'clock this morning, I decided to tack back towards the Keys. That was going to keep me out of the Gulf Stream. Everything was going to be beautiful. And it was going to get us back into Marathon by this evening, late this afternoon even. It was going to be fantastic. It looked great. Everything was all lined up until I tried to tack, which is simply turning into the wind crossing your bow. So as I did that, the sail grabbed a hold of the bowsprit. So I'm like, no problem. Throw my little safety line on, run to the bow. I went to pull the sail off to discover that this piece right here holds the front stay down from the very top of the mast all the way to the front of the boat. That holds it down. This is a miniature version of the same piece. See how very much alike it is? See how very unalike it is? Holy crap. Yep. There's a pin that goes through here. And when this piece is done, down all the way, okay, hang on. Down all the way, it goes all the way through both of them, and then a cotter pin goes in the end of that pin, and it hangs onto that. My guess is at some point that cotter pin fell out, and that pin slid back a little bit, grabbing a hold of this one still while this piece was hanging on, and just slowly bent until this piece started to fall all the way out. It had not yet fallen all the way out, but it was about to. Now, it has to be that it fell out, because I know it was in there, because I made sure I put the blooming thing in there when we rigged the boat. Then, when we did all the chain plates, I went back through and made sure every single piece had their cotter pin. And then, the day before I left, I went back through and checked all the cotter pins just to make certain, because I didn't want something like this, because I know this is the kind of thing that happens when cotter pins fail. It's a very small little piece of the puzzle, really. Kind of makes you think about how your little piece, your little part actually matters in the whole. But we're not really thinking like that right now, because I'm still just trying to think, whew, done. So what I did is I went, I knew we had extra pieces. This here is a turnbuckle. I don't know how much you care, but I'm going to show you because that's what I'm doing. That's a turnbuckle. See that piece down there? This piece hooks to the top one. Whoop, whoop. See, I have 3 or 4 extras of these. Yes, I do. But none of them are the right size. So all those extra pieces that go to that front stay, or that could have went, they're no good. But that didn't stop me from spending the hour it took to rearrange the V-berth, so that I could get into it to get those pieces out. But as I was digging and digging, I came across little pieces, and I thought, I don't know, maybe that'll help. Boop, boop. And so I filled my little Ziploc baggie, my 1-gallon baggie, with little parts, which was good because I pulled out all the turnbuckles. None of the turnbuckles worked, but a couple of my little pieces did. The big hunky ones were too big, so I have the biggest, smallest piece that would fit, that would work. I'm not feeling overly secure about it, but I put it on, said a little prayer. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, maybe the mast will fall over, ship will sink, and it'll all be done anyways. I don't really know. And at this point, I'm good either way, because I'm tired, and I feel like a bit of a failure at this point. By the time you read this, or see this, you're not reading, you're freaking watching it. By the time you watch this, it'll be a moot point anyways, because I'll have either overcome these obstacles or not. So save your, oh John, you're not a failure, because I am a failure. It's clear and simple in many things. But for now, we're back on path. In 28 miles, we'll be exactly where we started out at 8 o'clock last night. Woo-wee! Alright, but I'm certain things will turn. We'll get all figured out and we'll be back on track in no time. And there you have it.